All my nosy bitches come to the front because the one that we're talking about today involves a nerdy boy with a dirty mouth and FMC who can talk to ghosts. Today we're talking about Soul Searching for Miss Lila Sage herself. This is my book club's book pick this month, and there was a bunch of mixed reviews. Now this book follows Collins and Brady. When the book starts off, Collins is coming back into town after she went away for a while. Her entire family lives in this really small spooky town, and Collins can talk to ghosts. Well, she could until she moved away and lost herself along the way, and then the ghosts stopped talking to her. So when she comes back into town to help her family, she hopes that her gifts are going to come back. Then enters Brady, the nerdy tech guy turned upholsterer who owns his own upholstery shop in her local small town. And since Collins would want to do fucking anything to move back in with her family or her twin sister, he offers to be her landlord and for her to move into the next room in his apartment. She's never met him before, but she jumps at the opportunity, and the story begins to evolve from there. Going into this book, I really thought that we were going to be looking at a situation that was like more paranormal type romance, more intense ghost activity, when in reality, in the book, it is very lighthearted. It is very much a rom-com. The paranormal aspect of it was a little lackluster for me, which I hate to say. When it comes to the romance aspect and the banter and the tension, I did really enjoy it. I wish that we would have gotten more tension and a little bit more banter leading up to it because it is a slow burn. And I mean, it took till about 60% before things got going, but when it got going, shit got going. Okay, I'm gonna get to that in a second. If I'm gonna read a slow burn as somebody who doesn't necessarily enjoy slow burns, I need the plot to be amazing. I need the tension to be there. I need the banter to be there. And I need it to be there so much that by the time it hits that slow burn point, that boiling over point where they're fucking getting down to business, I want to be yearning for it so bad that I'm crawling myself to the end of this book. I wish we would have got a little bit more of the forced proximity. They were in the same apartment. It just left me wanting a little bit more. There were some parts in this book that I literally laughed out fucking loud. There's this scene where Brady is getting out of the shower, doesn't know that Collins is home. She comes downstairs and he's just in a towel. He's very like shy guy in this book. He wants her, but he wants to take it slow with her. She's like, let's fucking go. And he's like, oh, pump the brakes, hold on. So when this scene comes on, something happens in the book and Brady's towel drops. Okay, the man is fully butt naked. And in the audio, this is especially funny because the way that the narrators did this scene was fucking perfection. I was driving in my car when this scene happened and I was having to force my eyes open because I was crying laughing so hard. That is the most memorable scene for me for the entire book. And that says a lot. In that scene though, Brady tells Collins, oh my God, don't look. And Collins like, oh my God. And he catches her. Collins, oh God, so sorry. Like, yes, girl, we all would have done that. Those were the types of like banter, funny moments that I wish there was even more of those in the book because that was like so fucking perfectly done. Now, when we got to the spice, which there's a couple of spicy scenes in this book and they're spicy, it felt so out of nowhere. This nerdy conservative man to have such a filthy fucking mouth. And the shit that he did when they were doing shit together, I was like, oh, clutch my pearls. Oh my God, I'm here for it. But at the same time, Brady. Okay, Brady. Those scenes were done really well. Hell yeah, girl. You have to think I had to wait like up to 60% before I got that. So there's a whole 60% of the book before that. And there's only that one scene that I talked about that was like really memorable for me. And so that's why my rating is a little bit lower than what it would typically be had we gotten a little bit more of those scenes that I mentioned beforehand. Just wanted so much more of a bigger climax in the story. I decided to bump it down to 3.75 star. I also want you to keep in mind how subjective reviews are for different people in different books and what each review actually means. For me, a 3-star was good enough for me to finish and not DNF it. A 4-star is like a really fucking good book. And then a 5-star is like, holy shit, this was like the time of my life type book. Okay, like this was incredible from start to finish. I definitely recommend that you read it and you check it out. The audiobook was incredible. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.